What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, aka first name Rage, last name is him, back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rage Rants TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe, and y'all, we gotta have a very adult conversation that it would seem to be common sense and common practice, no pun intended, to the people that are gonna watch this video. But apparently, having common sense and having common courtesy and just having decency as a human being in 2024 and beyond seems to be more of a superpower each and every passing moment that we go into what we call the future. Now, having said all that, as you see right here on your screen, ain't no optical illusion, ain't no black magic, ain't no Photoshop. This is the real deal, Holyfield, and real spill. As you see right here, there's this young woman right here who says a PSA to HIV negative people. For those that are not familiar with what HIV is a sexually transmitted disease or sexually transmitted infection. Whatever you want to call it today, both applies and they both have the same effect. That ain't some shit you want. That ain't some shit you want. Now, with that being said, we got a video here for this said PSA of this young woman. And I will say this, for those that are easily offended, this is your chance to turn the video off now, because the things that are said in this video are absolutely crazy, to say the least. So now, I'm going to stop running my trap, and it's time to watch and react. Let's get it. Take it away, crazy lady.
I'm HIV positive, right? And this is just a PSA to those that are not HIV positive. Disclosure is my choice. When I disclose and how I disclose and who I disclose to is up to me. I find it so crazy how people are telling me that I need to disclose before I go on a date, that I need to disclose before I kiss somebody. This is the craziest one. Before I even tell them my name. It's not happening. I don't think that it's my...
She really said that shit. But we're going to continue. I'm going to save my choices for later. And before I continue, this is not me judging anybody that has any type of STD, STI. I'm not judging you, not passing judging. It could happen to anybody at any given time, especially when they are this reckless like this broad is right here, all right? So, with that being said, let's continue.
My responsibility to tell someone that I'm HIV positive if they are treating me as if I'm not. Your health is your responsibility. Adopt the mindset of medical practitioners. Assume that everyone has something until they prove to you that they do not. Why are you kissing a stranger or trying to kiss a stranger that you just met? Why are you trying to have intercourse with someone raw that you just met? You don't know me from a hole in a wall. Why are you trying to put your thing inside of me without any kind of protection? Why do I have to be the one to say, hey, chill out, I'm HIV positive, instead of you asking, taking the time to know me, get to know me, let's go get tested together if you want to take the next step? Why do I have to be the one protecting you from yourself? No, baby, that is not my responsibility. And I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, love you, bye.
Okay. Breathe. Okay. So I'll take a collective deep breath here. So now, excuse me. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to go through and break down each and every segment of this video that this young lady just said, all right? Now, upon initially hearing this, I know there's a lot of people that are smacking their heads and saying, what the fuck is wrong with it? And trust me, I'm right there with you. But for the sake of being fair, let's break down every single thing she just said, verbatim. Take it away again, crazy lady.
I'm HIV positive, right? And this is just a PSA to those that are not HIV positive. Disclosure is my choice. When I disclose and how I disclose and who I disclose to is up to me.
Okay. So, she says to anybody that she's quote unquote dating or seeing, it's not their business to know if she has said STI, said STD. And I couldn't disagree any fucking more. Do you have to blast it out to the internet? And it's so crazy. She says she doesn't feel the need to tell the person she's telling, but yet she brings her stupid ass on the internet and tells the entire world like this is just going to go away. We all know once it hits the internet, it is there forever. Somebody is going to find anything and everything that they want to find on the internet. So just right off the bat, within the first 13 seconds of this video, Her stupidity has already shown it knows no bounds. Who you disclose to is not anyone's business but your own, yet you're on the internet telling everyone. Continue.
I find it so crazy how people are telling me that I need to disclose before I go on a date, that I need to disclose before I kiss somebody. This is the craziest one.
What's crazy to me is the fact that she says, well, I shouldn't have to disclose me being HIV positive to anyone. I shouldn't have to disclose that to anyone. But yet, in that same breath, I guarantee you, if you would have asked her what she's looking for in a man, she's going to tell you the same typical internet bullshit. 6 figures, 6-pack abs, 6-inch dick, have his own house, none of his own kids. She probably got a kid or two of her own, hopefully not. And he's got to cater to her needs. But yet you don't have to disclose something that could literally fucking end someone's life. Can somebody in the comment section make that shit make any kind of sense? Continue.
Before I even tell them my name. It's not happening. I don't think that it's my responsibility to tell someone that I'm HIV positive if they are treating me as if I'm not.
Okay. Here's my thing. How the fuck is anybody supposed to know if you don't tell them? It's not like you can see someone that's AIDS and you can take a look at her. She doesn't look like she has anything. How the fuck am I just gonna look at you and tell you got some shit? That's impossible unless you're some kind of fucking prophet, you're some kind of foreseer of the future or some shit, or some kind of divine being. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Or your personal fucking caregiver. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Again, stupidity of this woman knows no bounds. Continue.
Your health is your responsibility. Adopt the mindset of medical practitioners. Assume that everyone has something until they prove to you that they do not.
Okay. Now let's take apart this big ass contradiction she just threw out to everybody watching. I agree to an extent that you should treat everybody like they got something until they prove to them until they prove to you that they don't. That I can agree with. However, isn't it ironic that this is coming from the mouth of the same person, no pun intended, who is not practicing what she's preaching? Over here, I don't have to disclose this. But yet when someone says, oh, I need to know if you got this or not before we move forward, you're going to sit there and say, yeah, that's the way to go. The part that kills me is bitch, you already know you got that shit. You already know this. And if you already know this, then that is your duty to tell anyone that you are trying to be intimate with that you have that shit. That is your duty as a human being to do that. And also, here's the biggest thing that I haven't mentioned yet. Bitch, you do know that knowingly having an STD and passing on is a fucking crime? You can go to jail for a very long time for that. You can. And the fact that you just sat here and made this goddamn video exposing yourself, but you don't want to tell the people that you're intimate with or want to be intimate with, is nothing more than a fucking lawsuit and a jail sentence waiting to happen. Because say someone does decide that they want to have sex with her and they don't ask, and she just go ahead and just let them hit raw. Which, honestly, that's exactly how she got in this motherfucking situation if you want to be perfectly fucking technical. If you want me to be perfectly honest. You cannot... That is a crime. All they got to do is show this video to the fucking judge and your ass is gone for a very long time. Just keep that in mind. Let's finish it off.
Why are you kissing a stranger or trying to kiss a stranger that you just met? Why are you trying to have intercourse with someone raw that you just met?
Funny coming from the same person who did the exact same thing to get them in this exact same situation. That's crazy how that works out, right? The delusion, the stupidity, and just the plain ignorance, the recklessness knows no bounds.
You don't know me from a hole in a wall. Why are you trying to put your thing inside of me without any kind of protection? Why do I have to be the one to say, hey, chill out, I'm HIV positive, instead of you asking, taking the time to know me, get to know me, let's go get tested together if you want to take the next step? Why do I have to be the one protecting you from yourself? No, baby, that is not my responsibility. And I just wanted to make that clear. Okay.
That is your responsibility, you fucking moron. That is your responsibility. You're the one that has it. You're the one that has it, lady. That's just like inviting somebody over to your house and you know you got vicious dogs waiting there and they don't like strangers. That is your duty before you ask somebody to come over and you agree to that, to tell them, hey, I got some dogs. I don't know if you're allergic or not. I don't know if you're scared of them or not. But let me make sure I got them locked up before I tell you come over here. Let me make sure I got them put up somewhere before I invite you inside the house. That's common fucking decency and common fucking courtesy. And the fact that you're not even human enough to disclose that with someone lets me know that you're a fucking monster. It's almost like, to me, she's projecting the fact that she does everything that she told y'all not to do. And she's got the mindset of, well, since I gotta have it, everybody else gets to have it too. That is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. That's the most reckless shit I have ever heard in my goddamn life. And the fact, again, that you don't want to disclose it to your partner that you're about to be intimate with, but yet you'll tell the whole world. And then in that same breath say, well, we should go get tested. But you already know you have it. The fact that someone has to tell that you refuse to tell someone of something you already know is ridiculous. It's a complete oxymoron. Speaking of fucking moron, did you feel that same exact way with the guy, the gal that gave you the STD, the STI? Did you feel that way about them? Did you think that it was okay for them not to disclose to you that they have it, and then you ultimately catch the shit and then they act like, oh, well, what's the big deal? Would you have that same energy? Or excuse me, did you have that same energy? I'm just asking. So, in conclusion, I'm going to sit here and say this woman's an absolute fucking pig. She's disgusting. Not because she has that, because again, that could happen to anyone. I'm clean, but that could happen to anyone that's dealing with somebody as reckless as this big forehead having asshole right here. What I am calling her a pig and disgusting for is the fact that you know, and yet you still choose to be fucking reckless. Now, do people have to do a better job in making sure that they protect themselves when having sex with people? Yes, obviously, because you got morons like this out here. But if you know you got that shit, that is your job, and really the law, for you to disclose that you have something like that could drastically alter, if not end, someone's life. And the fact that this is even a topic of conversation and you felt comfortable enough to tell the entire world that you got this, but no one that you're intimate with gets to know, lets me know how big of a fucking idiot, how careless you are, how reckless you are, and just the fact that your ass need to be locked up for doing dumb shit like this. And anybody that agrees with this broad, go get your fucking brain checked. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. As long as y'all are respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you. And Rage King will catch you in the next one. Goodbye. Protect yourselves at all times.